Hello once again in this new video that I make to YouTube. Uh, Today I want to talk about Valentine's Day and how this day is most likely a scam. Well, in fact, it is a scam, a holiday invented by the Christians back in the medieval age. Well, I'm sorry, I'm mistaken it. Not medieval age, but in the Roman times when an emperor decapitated apparently two saints, um, both named Valentine. And so the Catholic Church promoted this celebration in order to remember these so called saints. So this day is nothing more like a pretty much uh, memory of those two um, so called saints. However, now day and age, we see this day as the day of love, the day of pretty much, to put it in the words of more modern times, the day when if you're not with a couple, if you're not having a couple, if you're not having a girlfriend or a boyfriend, you're pretty much a loser, which is not true at all. Um, I have seen posts on Facebook and on Instagram, memes that apparently you're alone in this day, you're sad, you're miserable on Valentine's Day, and you see couples going out for dinner, or you see them having flowers or bears, those teddy bears with hearts. And let me tell you that it's nothing but baloney, actually. I really despise Valentine's Day for the fact that it's pretty much a uh, capitalism capital. They capital. I can't say that word. Capitalized that day um, to sell a bunch of merchandise, a bunch of teddy bears, a bunch of hearts, a bunch of flowers, and restaurants get filled in that day. So a lot of couples go to eat to restaurants at night or afternoon, or maybe even in breakfast. Who knows? Depends on the couple. But one sure thing I can tell you about is that it's nothing but a fraud. Valentine's Day is just to sell merchandise. It's nothing special about it. Um, if you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, you pretty much you always show that person your value every day, that you care about that person, that you're always with that person. Um, you are always giving him flowers or her flowers or taking out for dinner. It's a bunch of baloney to think that being alone on Valentine's Day means you're a loser or that no one wants you. That's a lie. Plus, I want to add that not because you see a couple on Valentine's Day that is happy, that is enjoying themselves, doesn't mean that they're always happy. It's a mistake. I have seen this in the most deep way imaginable. I have heard this, that couples that been for years uh, get into fights, sometimes they separate themselves. The couples nowadays always get into fights, always bring this toxicity into their relationship, to the matter of even cheating, or to the point of even abusing each other, which makes you wonder if it's even worth it to be sad because you see a couple. Like, it's not, because you do not understand the problems that maybe that couple goes through. And it's pretty much dumb to be sad about it. I used to be sad in Valentine's Day because I said, well, I'm gonna spend it alone again for the uh, 18th year or the 17th year, whatever, right? But on this year, um, there's this event that passed in my life. It's starting in January, and then I started to analyze: is it worth it to be sad because I'm alone, because I don't have a girlfriend, a partner? Like, it's really not, and it's not what I expected, honestly, to be into a couple, because the person that I always wanted is not the person that I thought she was. She wasn't what I expected. I was wrong for 12 years. Wasted 12 years thinking about a person that didn't really matter. And I found myself to be better off alone, at least for now. Because once you're in a relationship, you have to be very, very in touch with that person. You have to concentrate a lot in that person. You have to spend a lot of time with that person. And sometimes you just want to chill, you just want to do something else. You want to do a project, you want to do, who knows, streaming videos, for example, here on YouTube. Maybe you want to read, you want to enjoy yourself. And once you're with another person, things change. You have to worry if that person may be cheating on you. And you may say, well, these thoughts may be insecurity about you. Maybe, but how things are, you never really know a person deep inside their thoughts. Humans create wonderful things and also destroy what they create, eventually leading into problems in a relationship or in any area of life. So for the people that are sad on this day, on Valentine's Day, or pretty much today is the 15th of February, which is Valentine's Day was yesterday. Don't be sad about it. Just chill. Just don't care about what you see in the streets. All those merchandise being sold. Who cares? It ain't worth it. And remember that right now that you're single, be it you a male or a female, enjoy it. Maybe in the future you will find someone, or someone will find you. Who knows? Just enjoy yourself and don't stress a lot over loneliness. There's a lot of things to do while you're alone. You can go dining alone, you can read a book alone, you can play games alone, you can do a lot of stuff and not worry about a relationship. Who cares? The things are not as it used to be back in the year 2000s or in the 90s. Things changed quite dramatically in these following 3 years. So don't worry. And this is the end of the video, and well, like I said, don't worry, chill out, and see you next time.